In further developments now, the Trade, Industry and Competition Department is hoping to persuade the U.S. Congress to consider extending AGOA and expand it to include small and medium-sized businesses, particularly those rooted in township and rural economies. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo is following those developments and caught up with the president of the Association of Women in Mining South Africa, Mamosa Modise.
There's a lack of development for women. There's also, women can benefit from the minerals that we have in our country, because if you can check in our country how many women that are owning the mines, it's very rare. It's, particularly even the whole Africa, we don't see women benefiting from the minerals that we have, even though we are very rich. So it's our cry as women. The development it's very poor, I would say, and we only see the investors coming to our country. But why are we not being included to form part of their forums, to form part of their discussions, so that they can be able to understand the problems that we are facing at the ground level?
For the mining industry then, to be able to beneficiate, for those women or miners to see that progress and benefits, what should government leaders be talking about in Washington over the next few days?
My key point would be in that table of discussion. Honestly, we should look at the funding part of it, because I cannot export, or we can't even export, we can't even work, we can't even do anything with our minerals. But if we don't have funding, then everything closes up for us. So they should really look at how do we get funded to apply for the licenses to mine, to get the investors into our land, so that they can be able to make our country employable. So the funding part of the funding model of it should be a keynote for that table discussion.
And just going forward, Mamosa, there is a look to extend AGOA to be another 10 years, so that more people can benefit. What needs to happen in that time in the industry for us to really see a dent, as you said, women ownership, and for us to actually work with the rest of the continent? You did mention you going out to Sierra Leone. What's the importance then of the continent ensuring that they work together to really unleash that potential in mining, particularly for women?
Just as I'm going to go Sierra Leone, yes, as a woman in mining that is leading women in our country, we would want us to be included, the inclusivity of women. And these forums, these tables, we need to hear what is it that is being discussed, so that we can also give our inputs as women. Really, we want to benefit from our minerals in a very, very serious way. And now that we have the government of the national unity, we are hoping for the best, even though we know that it might not be an easy road, but we are really hoping for the best. We also want to be included in a very serious manner, and we want to form part of our minerals. We don't just want to be given a job to work at the mining space. It's like we are limited. That's why I even also blame our educational system, to say it's like it has programmed us to all of us focus on wanting to be employed, where else we can also be the employers with our own minerals.
Absolutely. Mamosa, thank you so much for talking to us. Mamosa Modise, of course, the president of the Association of Women in Mining South Africa. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Rustenburg.